Welcome to the Forbidden Knowledge Podcast. I'm your host, Ben Carter. The tale of the Tower of Babel is one familiar to many, seared into our collective consciousness by the antiquity of its origin. Yet, a growing contingent of ancient astronaut theorists propose a radical reinterpretation of this age-old narrative. Could the Tower of Babel, rather than being a hubristic act of defiance against the divine, have been humanity's early attempt at establishing contact with extraterrestrial beings? Consider the story as it's traditionally told. An ambitious, united humanity, speaking a single language, endeavors to construct a tower tall enough to reach the heavens. Offended by this audacious act, God confounds their speech, causing them to scatter across the globe. But what if we've missed a significant nuance in this ancient tale? What if this wasn't a story of divine punishment, but a tale of humanity's early technological prowess, our first attempt at reaching out to those who might dwell beyond our earthly sphere? And if so, what happened to this ancient technology? Was its knowledge lost, or perhaps intentionally suppressed? To explore this possibility, we will delve into the linguistic origins of the story. The term Babel itself can be traced back to the Akkadian Babilu, which translates roughly to Gate of God. But could this gate have been more than a metaphorical path to the divine? Could it have been a literal gate, a portal or communication device intended for reaching out to the gods who, some suggest, were extraterrestrial beings? This interpretation is not as far-fetched as it initially appears. Many ancient cultures speak of stairways, ropes, and towers reaching to the heavens, often in the context of interaction with divine or celestial beings. These descriptions, alien theorists propose, could be ancient humanity's attempts to articulate their interactions with advanced technology beyond their comprehension. It's also worth noting the emphasis on language in the Tower of Babel story. The confounding of speech is often perceived as a divine punishment. But what if this was a misinterpretation of a technological event? Could the scattering of languages be a result of some form of frequency interference or disruption caused by the tower's activation? The answers to these questions remain elusive, shrouded in the mists of antiquity. Yet, the theory of the Tower of Babel as a beacon to the stars, a testament to humanity's early attempts at extraterrestrial communication, continues to intrigue and challenge our understanding of our ancient past. The story of Babel may not be a tale of divine retribution after all, but a testament to humanity's ancient ambition to touch the stars, to reach out to realms beyond our own, hinting at secrets that still lie waiting in the dusty annals of our history. Delving further into the past, we find an array of civilizations that point to a similar narrative. From the Sumerians to the Mayans, ancient cultures across the globe have shared the concept of towering structures that served as links to the heavens. The ancient Sumerians spoke of the ziggurats, massive stepped pyramids that were deemed as the bond between heaven and earth. The Mayans, in their intricate hieroglyphs, depicted their pyramids as places of communication with their celestial gods. Were these structures merely religious symbols or something more? Technological devices, perhaps, akin to the Tower of Babel. The Tower of Babel's geographical location, traditionally believed to be in Mesopotamia, the cradle of civilization, adds another intriguing layer. The ancient city of Babylon, thought to be the site of the tower, was an epicenter of technological and cultural advancements during its time. The Hanging Gardens of Babylon, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, were a testament to the city's architectural prowess. In this context, the construction of a communication tower doesn't seem implausible. The story of Babel is usually dated to the early 2nd millennium BC, a period when mankind was making significant strides in technology and communication. The invention of the first writing systems, the rise of city-states, the development of trade networks, it was a time of rapid advancement. Could it be that the Tower of Babel was one such stride, a leap towards interstellar communication, a project so ambitious it was recorded in the annals of almost every ancient civilization? Furthermore, certain scholars have pointed out that the story of Babel is rooted in an era when polytheism was prevalent. The gods were seen as beings residing in the heavens, governing the affairs of the earth. The notion of building a tower to reach these celestial deities was not only a testament to human ambition, but also a reflection of the belief systems of the time. It resonates with the ancient astronaut theory, which postulates that the gods worshipped by our ancestors were in fact extraterrestrial visitors. The connection between the Tower of Babel and ancient astronaut theory is further strengthened when we consider the work of Zecharia Sitchin. Sitchin, a renowned author and proponent of the ancient astronaut theory, suggested that the gods of the ancient Sumerians were extraterrestrial beings known as the Anunnaki. He proposed that these beings gifted humanity with knowledge and technology, an idea that aligns with the theory of the Tower of Babel as a communication device. By weaving threads from lost civilizations, ancient belief systems, and historical timelines, a tapestry begins to form, hinting at a hidden history shrouded in mystery. As we journey further, it becomes apparent that the story of the Tower of Babel is illuminated by more than just divine retribution. It is a beacon, a testament to our ancestors' quest to connect with the cosmos, a narrative deeply woven into the fabric of our collective past. Delving into this enthralling tapestry of ancient narrative, we encounter key figures and texts that lend credence to the theory of the Tower of Babel as a communication tower for extraterrestrial beings. The Dead Sea Scrolls, for instance, contain cryptic references to the Tower of Babel. While mainstream interpretations often focus on the tower as a symbol of human arrogance and divine punishment, certain esoteric readings suggest a more complex storyline. These writings allude to advanced technology, celestial beings, and a tower crafted not of pride, but of an intense yearning for cosmic connection. In a similar vein, the work of whistleblower Corey Goode, a figure of intrigue within the UFO community, cannot be ignored. Goode claims to have been part of secret government programs, which he says involved interaction with advanced extraterrestrial beings. Among his many revelations, he alleged that ancient human civilizations like the Babylonians had direct contact with these beings, and their technological advancements, including the construction of the Tower of Babel, were a result of this interaction. While Goode's claims are controversial, they add yet another intriguing thread to the narrative of the Tower of Babel as an ancient alien communication tower. Another ancient text, the Book of Enoch, offers compelling insights into the Tower of Babel narrative. Enoch, a figure revered in many ancient cultures, is described as a man who walked with gods. His writings speak of divine beings known as the Watchers, who descended to earth to share their knowledge with humanity. While not explicitly mentioning the Tower of Babel, the parallels between the Watchers' actions and the theory of alien influencers in the Babel narrative are hard to ignore. Archaeological discoveries also play a crucial role in shaping this narrative. The ziggurat of Etemenanke, believed to be the historical basis for the Tower of Babel, was an architectural marvel of its time. Its intricate design and construction techniques have led some researchers to suggest that such a structure could not have been built without advanced technology or knowledge, potentially indicating extraterrestrial involvement. The Sumerian king list, an ancient text that documents a lineage of kings ruling for impossibly long lifetimes, further adds mystery to the narrative. It speaks of a time when the royalty descended from heaven, possibly hinting at extraterrestrial intervention in human affairs. These key figures, texts, and discoveries deepen the enigma of the Tower of Babel. They hint at a narrative far more complex than a simple tale of hubris and divine punishment, suggesting instead a tale of human ambition, advanced knowledge, and perhaps an otherworldly connection. The exploration of this narrative continues to reveal a story that challenges conventional wisdom and invites us to reconsider our understanding of our ancient past. At the heart of this theory lies the disruption of mainstream historical narratives, a challenge to conventional logic, and a defiance of established scientific understanding. The idea that the Tower of Babel was not merely a symbol of human pride or a mythical representation of linguistic diversity, but instead a technologically advanced communication tower, implies a significant paradigm shift. One of the most provocative elements of this theory lies in the interpretation of ancient texts and artifacts. A conventional reading of the biblical narrative, for instance, views the tower's construction as an act of rebellion against God, resulting in a divine punishment that scattered humanity and created the world's languages. However, proponents of the alien communication theory suggest a different interpretation. They posit that the divine punishment symbolizes a reaction from otherworldly beings to humanity's rapid progress and potential overreach, which could have been perceived as a threat to their authority or control. This interpretation aligns with the notion that ancient deities were frequently represented as celestial beings or sky gods, often associated with stars and other celestial bodies. The god or gods referred to in these texts could therefore be understood as extraterrestrial entities, a concept that disrupts traditional religious and theological perspectives. In the same vein, the construction techniques used to build the ziggurat of Etemenanke, the historical basis for the Tower of Babel, challenge our understanding of ancient civilizations' technological capabilities. The structure's complexity and the precision required for its construction beg the question, how was such a feat achievable without access to advanced technology or knowledge? The mainstream historical narrative struggles to provide a satisfactory answer. Furthermore, this theory calls into question the scientific understanding of human evolution and the development of civilization. If, as the theory suggests, human advancement was significantly influenced by extraterrestrial beings, this could upend the linear progression model that forms the foundation of established anthropological and archaeological discourse. The Sumerian king list, with its documentation of impossibly long-lived kings and the descent of royalty from heaven, unsettles conventional historical timelines and suggests that our understanding of early human civilizations and their rulers may be fundamentally flawed. In essence, the theory that the Tower of Babel was an ancient alien communication tower not only challenges the mainstream interpretation of a well-known biblical story, but also disrupts our understanding of human history, evolution, and civilization itself. It invites us to question accepted narratives and to explore the tantalizing possibility that our past is far more mysterious and intriguing than we've been led to believe. In examining the physical evidence, we start with the ziggurat of Etemenanke, the real-world counterpart of the Tower of Babel. The precision of its construction is perplexing. Its megalithic blocks, weighing up to several tons each, were placed with such exactitude that it challenges our understanding of ancient engineering. The technology required to construct such a structure exceeds what we believe was available to ancient civilizations. Carbon dating of the remaining structures aligns with the historical timeline, placing the construction of Etemenanke in the Neo-Babylonian period, around 610 BC. However, these results only confirm the age of the existing ruins. They do not account for the possibility that the site could have been built over older foundations, a common practice in the ancient world. The true age of the original construction remains a mystery. Turning to sacred geometry, the design of the ziggurat reveals an intricate understanding of mathematical principles. Its dimensions correspond with the golden ratio, a mathematical concept not officially discovered until the time of Euclid centuries later. This architectural sophistication suggests a level of knowledge that far exceeds the capabilities of an ancient civilization, and echoes patterns found in other ancient sites believed to be linked with extraterrestrial activity. Next, we delve into the realm of DNA studies. Genetic research into the human genome has unveiled a host of unanswered questions. Scientists have discovered that parts of our DNA do not align with the expected evolutionary path. These so-called junk DNA sequences, which do not appear to contribute to the physical characteristics of modern humans, could potentially be remnants of ancient extraterrestrial genetic manipulation. The theories around ancient alien communication towers demand a radical rethinking of human history. They challenge not only our understanding of our past, but also the very nature of human evolution. Science, as we know it, struggles to provide a comprehensive explanation for these anomalies. They push the boundaries of our knowledge, inviting us into the realm of the unknown, the suppressed, and the forbidden. The evidence does not conclusively prove the existence of extraterrestrial beings or their interaction with ancient civilizations. Yet, it leaves us with questions that cannot be easily dismissed. The Tower of Babel, in the light of this evidence, transforms from a biblical parable into a possible testament of ancient human interaction with otherworldly entities. The tantalizing possibility remains that the tower was more than just a symbol of hubris. It might have been a beacon, a communication device reaching out to the stars, a testament to a connection between humanity and the cosmos that we are only beginning to comprehend. Despite the compelling evidence suggesting an extraterrestrial connection to the Tower of Babel, these theories have faced substantial pushback from mainstream academia, media, and institutions. This resistance can be attributed to a variety of reasons, primarily revolving around the need for empirical proof and the fear of challenging long-held beliefs and paradigms. Prominent among the detractors are historians and archaeologists, who often argue that these theories are nothing more than fanciful interpretations. These scholars insist on tangible archaeological evidence directly linking the tower to alien civilizations. They argue that the mathematical sophistication of the ziggurat's design, or the enigma of junk DNA, aren't necessarily indicative of extraterrestrial intervention, but could instead be the result of human ingenuity and the mysteries of evolution yet to be unraveled. Media, too, plays a significant role in this pushback. Sensationalist journalism often portrays such theories as the province of fringe conspiracy theorists, rather than serious academic inquiry. This portrayal not only discredits the theories but also effectively silences those who dare to investigate them further. Institutions, particularly religious ones, have a vested interest in maintaining the status quo. The notion that the Tower of Babel could have been an alien communication tower disrupts long-held religious narratives. For many, the tower is a symbol of human arrogance and divine retribution, a narrative that would be severely undermined if the tower was, in fact, a beacon for extraterrestrial contact. But why this vehement denial? One possibility lies in the disruptive nature of these theories. They challenge the established narratives of human history, evolution, and even the nature of life itself. If these theories were to gain mainstream acceptance, it would necessitate a re-evaluation of our understanding of the world. However, this suppression has not deterred the explorers of the unknown. Researchers and enthusiasts continue to delve into the mysteries of the Tower of Babel, seeking answers to questions that mainstream academia is often reluctant to ask. Despite the challenge, they persevere, driven by the tantalizing possibility of uncovering hidden truths and forbidden knowledge. In this quest, they embody the spirit of the ancient builders of the tower, reaching for the stars, daring to dream, and defying the boundaries of what is considered possible. The theory of the Tower of Babel as an ancient alien communication tower remains alive, quietly challenging the mainstream narrative and inviting us to question, explore, and seek answers beyond the known. Let's delve into the spiritual and metaphysical dimensions of this theory. If the Tower of Babel was indeed an alien communication tower, what would this mean for our understanding of human origins, consciousness, divine purpose, or cosmic design? If we consider human origins, the theory suggests a potential extraterrestrial influence on our early development. It implies that we may not be the sole product of evolutionary processes on Earth, but also the result of some form of interaction with advanced extraterrestrial civilizations. This possibility challenges the conventional narrative of human evolution and introduces an entirely new dimension to our understanding of our origins. Indeed, if our ancestors were in contact with extraterrestrials, it could mean that humans have always been part of a larger cosmic community. This perspective could fundamentally redefine our place in the universe, shifting from a view of humans as the center of life to one where we are just one species among many in a vast, interconnected cosmos. Considering consciousness, this theory suggests that our ancestors might have had a more advanced understanding of the universe than we currently attribute to them. If they were capable of creating a structure to communicate with extraterrestrial beings, it would suggest a level of knowledge and sophistication far beyond what is generally ascribed to ancient civilizations. This could imply that human consciousness and its capacity for scientific and technological discovery is not a recent development, but a characteristic that has been with us since the dawn of our species. When we examine divine purpose, the Tower of Babel as an alien communication tower presents a radical shift. Traditionally, the tower's construction was seen as an act of hubris, leading to divine punishment. But if the tower was a means of contacting advanced civilizations, it could be interpreted as an attempt to reach out to the divine, not in defiance, but in pursuit of understanding and connection. Finally, in terms of cosmic design, this theory dovetails with the idea that life is not an isolated phenomenon, but a universal constant. If ancient humans were communicating with extraterrestrials, it would suggest that life exists beyond our planet, and perhaps even beyond our galaxy. It hints at a universe teeming with life, bringing us closer to the answer to one of humanity's oldest questions. Are we alone in the universe? The theory of the Tower of Babel as an alien communication tower, therefore, has profound implications for our understanding of human origins, consciousness, divine purpose, and cosmic design. It invites us to revisit these concepts, not from a perspective of terrestrial isolation, but from a perspective of cosmic interconnectedness. It beckons us to look beyond our planet and consider our place in the grand tapestry of the cosmos. The Tower of Babel's intriguing narrative has woven its way into the fabric of modern culture, permeating various forms of media and spawning a myriad of interpretations. Its portrayal has not only colored the pages of literature, but also ignited the imagination of filmmakers, and more recently, digital content creators and truth-seeking communities online. Documentaries, such as Ancient Aliens, have delved into the subject, presenting the Tower of Babel as a possible alien communication tower. This interpretation has intrigued viewers, challenging established beliefs, and inciting passionate debates among scholars and enthusiasts alike. It has not only captured the attention of mainstream audiences, but also fueled the insatiable curiosity of those who persistently seek the truth behind ancient mysteries. In literature, authors have toyed with the Tower of Babel narrative, integrating it into modern science fiction and fantasy narratives. Works like Snow Crash by Neil Stephenson and Babel 17 by Samuel R. Delany use the Tower of Babel as a central motif, reimagining it as a symbol of technological advancement and communication. In the realm of digital media, the Tower of Babel finds itself at the center of countless videos on platforms such as YouTube and TikTok. These platforms have democratized access to information and have become hotbeds for unconventional ideas, including theories about the Tower of Babel. Content creators, armed with their interpretations, use these platforms to share and discuss their views, reaching millions of viewers worldwide. Online truth-seeking communities, ranging from Reddit threads to dedicated forums, are also buzzing with discussions about the Tower of Babel's possible extraterrestrial connections. These communities, consisting of individuals from diverse backgrounds, bring together a multitude of perspectives, fostering a rich, multidimensional exploration of the topic. The resonance of the Tower of Babel narrative in modern culture is undeniable. Its enduring presence across various forms of media and its ability to inspire conversation and debate is a testament to its enduring fascination. Its interpretation as an alien communication tower has not only reinvigorated interest in the ancient story, but also challenged us to rethink our understanding of human history and our place in the cosmos. As we immerse ourselves in these discussions and debates, we continue to explore and unravel the myriad of mysteries that the ancient Tower of Babel presents. Among the many theories that surround the Tower of Babel, one particularly intriguing idea is that it served as an ancient communication tower, a conduit for interaction between humanity and extraterrestrial beings. This postulation, while admittedly controversial, leads us into the realm of ancient astronaut theories, suggesting that extraterrestrial beings visited Earth in antiquity, influencing human civilization in profound ways. Proponents of this theory point to numerous ancient texts and mythologies, which are replete with descriptions of gods descending from the skies in fantastic vehicles. These entities, they argue, could have been interpreted by our ancestors as divine beings due to their advanced technology and capabilities. The Tower of Babel, in this context, could have been an attempt by these ancients to establish a permanent link with these celestial visitors. Parallel to this is the theory of interdimensional entities. Some believe that the gods of old were not extraterrestrial but interdimensional, beings from other realities intersecting with our own. The Tower of Babel, in this view, might have been a beacon or portal designed to bridge the gap between dimensions. Then there's the question of lost technology. Ancient megalithic structures around the world, including the pyramids of Egypt and the stone monuments of Easter Island, are marvels of engineering that continue to baffle modern scientists. Could the Tower of Babel have been a product of such lost technology, a marvel of ancient engineering that allowed communication with advanced civilizations? Finally, the theory of hybrid bloodlines enters the picture. Some propose that the gods of old were not just visitors, but colonizers who interbred with humans and created hybrid bloodlines. In this context, the Tower of Babel could have been a symbol of this celestial heritage, a monument to humanity's divine ancestry. These theories, while undoubtedly radical and unorthodox, cannot be dismissed outright. They challenge us to examine the Tower of Babel narrative not just as a myth or allegory, but as a potential clue to our past, a window into a time when humanity may have had contact with beings from beyond our world. The Tower of Babel and its possible function as an alien communication tower thus becomes a fascinating puzzle, a mystery that beckons us to delve deeper into the annals of our history and to question the very nature of our existence. As the sun sets on this journey of exploration and speculation into the mysteries of the Tower of Babel, what remains unexplained continues to entice our curiosity. The tower that looms in the shadows of antiquity is far more than an ancient tale of human hubris. It may very well be a silent testament to our planet's contact with extraterrestrial or interdimensional beings, a relic of lost advanced technology, or a monument to a hybrid bloodline of celestial ancestry. Each theory we've explored breathes life into the ancient story, transforming it from a simple narrative into a multidimensional mystery that defies easy explanation. As we stand at the foot of this metaphorical tower, gazing upwards into the unknown, we are left with more questions than answers. But perhaps that is the very essence of such enigmatic tales. They invite us to question, to explore, and to step beyond the boundaries of conventional wisdom. What if the Tower of Babel was indeed a communication tower for alien or interdimensional entities? What if our ancestors had access to technology so advanced that it remains beyond our comprehension? And what if the gods of old were not simply myths, but actual beings from other worlds or dimensions, who left an indelible mark on our species and our planet? As we grapple with these questions, we must confront the possibility that there may be truths hidden in our past that are yet to be uncovered. In the pursuit of knowledge, it is often the unanswered questions that propel us forward. The Tower of Babel, shrouded in mystery and laced with tantalizing hints of otherworldly connections, is one such question. It beckons to us from the past, inviting us to unravel its secrets. If these theories hold any truth, then what else remains hidden in the annals of our history? What other secrets are concealed in the ancient narratives that we have long dismissed as mere myth or allegory? And what could these secrets tell us about our origins, our potential, and our place in the cosmos? As we continue our quest for understanding, we must remain open to all possibilities, no matter how outlandish they may seem. For it is often in the realm of the seemingly impossible that the most profound truths are found. As the ancient Sufi poet Rumi once said, "The wound is the place where the light enters you." Perhaps the unanswered questions surrounding the Tower of Babel are not wounds, but openings, points of entry for a greater light of understanding to illuminate our past, our present, and our future. Thanks for listening. This has been another episode of the Forbidden Knowledge Podcast. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to follow us wherever you listen to podcasts. And if you'd like to support the show, subscribe to the Forbidden Knowledge Network on Patreon. Subscribe now.